Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome to my channel Physics with Rans. So today we are going to discuss about work done against friction. So before going to start this topic, my humble request to everyone is please watch my previous videos based on friction. Without understanding the concept of friction, we cannot understand this work done against friction. So before going to start this, just revise some basics regarding this friction. We know that friction is of two types when the body is moving linearly. Then these two types of frictions are represented as static and kinetic. Come to the case of this static friction. We consider this friction when the body is at rest position and force is being applied on the body. Whereas a kinetic friction is considered when the body is moving on the applying of force. This kinetic friction is considered. So here work done is being represented based on this kinetic friction. Whereas here come to the case, if we consider that the velocity of the body is varying. If the velocity of the body is varying, then we can represent that work done by the body is not equals to 0. Why? Because the body possesses acceleration. As the body possesses acceleration, we can represent the work done. Why? Because we know that work done is equals to force into displacement, where force is given as mass into acceleration into displacement. So based on the acceleration, we can represent the work done by the body, opposite to friction, based on this acceleration. Whereas if the velocity is constant, as the velocity is constant, acceleration is equals to 0. As the acceleration is equals to 0, here we can represent that the work done by the body is equals to 0. Work done by the body is equals to 0. So here three cases arises. So let us see the first case. In the first case, here we consider a body on the horizontal surface, where the mass of the body is considered as m. Now let us apply force on this body. Opposite to this force, frictional force acts, and here we know that weight acts in the downward direction, and this weight is being balanced by normal reaction. Weight is being balanced by normal reaction. So here we had represented the FBD diagram in the case of the body is being placed on the horizontal surface, and we had represented this equation FBD. Observe that four forces are acting. Now based on this 4, now we have to represent the equation. Observe that N is equals to mg, N equals to mg. And based on the applied force as well as the frictional force, we have to represent the net force, whereas net force in this case can be given as capital F minus small f, where we know that a frictional force small f is equals to mu into n, where n is equals to mg. So here if we substitute, we have mu mg. Small f equals to mu mg. Then the net force is given as capital F minus mu mg. Whereas the net force is given based on the mass of the body as well as acceleration attained by the body. So based on that, here we can represent it as m into a is equals to f minus mu mg, whereas acceleration attained by the body is equals to f minus mu mg by m. So this represents the acceleration attained by the body. Now we have to represent work done against friction, whereas observe that work done equals to mass into acceleration into displacement. So if we substitute this value in this equation, then here the work done can be given as W is equals to mass into acceleration is capital F minus mu mg by m into displacement s. So here m and m gets cancelled, then the work done is given as capital F minus mu mg into displacement f. So we represent this work done when the body is moving on the rough horizontal surface. When the body is moving on the rough horizontal surface. Suppose if we consider the body is moving on the smooth thing, here we consider the frictional force as 0. So in this case the work done is given as applied force into displacement. Applied force into displacement. Whereas here let us represent the work done by the frictional force. Whereas the work done by the frictional force is given as frictional force into displacement of the body. Whereas frictional force is given as mu mg into s. This represents work done by frictional force, and this represents work done by applied force on the body when there is no frictional force. Whereas this equation represents work done by the body when frictional force acts on the body by on application of force F. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Now we are going to discuss about the block placed on the inclined plane. So in this case, if we consider that the block is moving in the downward direction. So first, initially let us consider that the block is placed on the inclined plane. Then the weight of the block will resolve into components. As we know that weight acts vertically in the downward direction. Since the inclined plane possesses theta, based on this angle, the weight of the block resolves into components as mg cos theta and mg sin theta. Whereas this mg cos theta is being balanced by normal reaction. Whereas the block moves in the downward direction with this force mg sin theta, and this mg sin theta is being opposed by frictional force, kinetic frictional force. So here based on this now we have to represent the equation as well as we have to find the work done against friction. So in order to find this, let us derive the equation for acceleration, and observe that n is equals to mg cos theta, mg cos theta, whereas frictional force Fk, kinetic frictional force F suffix k equals to mu suffix k into n, which is equals to mu suffix k into mg cos theta. Now the net force for the movement of the block in the downward direction is given as net force is equals to applied force, nothing but mg sin theta minus frictional force F suffix k. Whereas F suffix k equals to mu suffix k into mg cos theta. As we substitute this value in this equation, here we have mg sin theta minus mu suffix k into mg cos theta. Observe that we can take mg as common. Then here, then the equation can be represented as mg into sin theta minus mu suffix k into cos theta. Whereas net force can be represented as m into a based on Newton's second law. So here m gets cancelled. So here we get a equals to g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta. So based on this equation, now we have to represent work done by the block in order to move in the downward direction against friction. Whereas work done in this case can be given as work done equals to mass into acceleration into displacement. Why? Because the body has been displaced from this position to this position. So now we have to represent the work done by the block opposite to friction. Whereas observe that m into a is g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta into s. This represents work done by the block when it is sliding down on the rough inclined plane. So if we consider that this inclined plane does not possess friction, then here we neglect the kinetic friction force. Then the work done can be given as W equals to mg sin theta into s. This represents the work done by the block when it is sliding down on the smooth inclined plane, whereas the work done by the block when it is sliding down on the rough plane is mg into sin theta minus mu k cos theta into s. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Now we are going to discuss about the block moving up the inclined plane. So here when the block is placed on the inclined plane, the weight will resolve into components. Why? Because the inclined plane makes an angle of theta. So the resolution of the components are represented as mg cos theta based on the angle theta, as well as mg sin theta. Whereas we know that mg cos theta is being balanced by normal reaction. Since the block is moving in the upward direction, frictional force acts in the downward direction and it is represented as F suffix k. So now we have to represent the force which is acting on the block in order to move the block in the upward direction. So observe that the normal reaction is given as n equals to mg cos theta. Whereas the kinetic friction force is given as mu suffix k into n, which is equals to mu suffix k into mg cos theta. This represents the frictional force acting on the block. Observe that the net force acting on the block in the downward direction in order to oppose the motion of the block is mg sin theta plus fk. mg sin theta plus f suffix k. This represents the force acting on the block. So in order to move the block in the upward direction, we have to apply a minimum force on the block of F equals to mg sin theta plus fk. This represents minimum force acting on the block in order to move the block in the upward direction. We can apply the force which is equals to mg sin theta plus fk, or we can apply the force which is greater than mg sin theta plus fk, so that the block starts moving in the upward direction. That is being represented by net force. It is being represented by net force, where we know that net force is given as F equals to ma, which is equals to mg sin theta plus mu suffix k into mg cos theta, because F suffix k equals mu suffix k into mg cos theta. So here we can take mg as common, then we can represent it as mg into sin theta plus mu suffix k into cos theta. So as m gets cancelled on both sides, here we have a is equals to g into sin theta plus mu suffix k into cos theta. Now based on this acceleration, here we have to represent the work done by the block in order to move up the inclined plane, whereas work done is given as W equals to mass into acceleration into displacement by the block in order to change its position. Now here observe that acceleration is given as m into g sin theta plus mu suffix k into cos theta into s. This represents the work done by the block in order to move up the inclined plane, and it should be a rough inclined plane. Take a screenshot. I hope that you had enjoyed my video. Please give a like to this video, share this video to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.